What is Ashura? Hi, I'm Dr. James Holt. And Ashura is a commemoration observed by Shia Muslims, though it's also recognised by many Sunni. But for Shia Muslims it has a much greater significance. It commemorates the martyrdom and murder of Hussein and the massacre of Karbala. It leads Shia Muslims to recognise and express that every day is Ashura, every land is Karbala. Indeed, when Shia Muslims pray with their foreheads on a turba, a piece of clay or earth, this clay will often be from Karbala. Following the death of Ali, his son Hassan succeeded him, but to avoid civil war and more bloodshed, was replaced by Muawiyah, the founder of the Umayyad Caliphate. Although Islam and its organisation to this point had always had a political dimension and could be seen to rely on religious and political principles, the Umayyad dynasty is a sign for Shias that the balance had tipped completely towards political leadership. Although retaining some hope of regaining political leadership during the lifetimes of Hassan and Hussein, his brother, and Ali's son by Muhammad's daughter Fatima, in some ways Shia Muslims recognise that these claims, while legitimate, did not come to fruition, and the imamate as a spiritual leader is what became important. The split became irreparable through the actions of Muawiyah, who appointed his son Yazid as his successor in direct contravention of the treaty signed with Hassan when he abdicated. Understanding the precariousness of his caliphate, Yazid demanded obedience from Hussein, which he refused to give as he felt that Yazid was not living according to Muslim principles, and he was changing some aspects of the faith. Although ostensibly a battle, the leader of the Kuffar army, which was ostensibly part of Yazid's empire, Umar ibn Sa'd, cut off Hussein and his family and retinue, including women and children, from water and slaughtered most of them. One survivor was Ali, the son of Hussein and the fourth Imam, who had been ill and whose life was saved by the pleading of his aunt Zainab. Ashura is a sacred period of time for Shia Muslims. The day marks the end of 10 days of preparation and observance. These observances might include public processions where Shias wear black clothing, often accompanied by recitations of poems about the Battle of Karbala. For some, this might also include a pilgrimage to Karbala itself to visit Imam Hussein's shrine. Reenactments of the Battle of Karbala are also common during Ashura. It's not just enough to remember the events, however, but also to learn from them. Ashura serves as a reminder of the importance of standing up against injustice and oppression and upholding religious and moral principles, which are reflected in acts of charity and compassion, and which are also encouraged on Ashura, which reflects the spirit of sacrifice and selflessness associated with Hussein's martyrdom.